All right. Before I even get started, everyone raise your hand if you've spoken to someone from Massachusetts or New England today. Can anybody tell me something they always do when they're talking to you?
Interrupt.
Yes. Okay. I don't know if you've been talking to me, but I've gotten like that too. I grew up in Nebraska, and when I moved to Massachusetts, I was like, I can't even talk because everyone's interrupting me during meetings, or even when I'm talking during a meeting doing staff training. So what I have started to use, I didn't make this myself, but during my staff meetings, in the off season, we have about 15 full-time staff. So meetings can go really long if we do not control who's talking. Someone will only be interrupting, we never get anything done, and it could have just been an email by the end of the 2 hours. Okay? So I'm just going to teach you some very basic nonverbal hand signals I have taught all of my staff and I use during my meetings, so I know if you need to talk to me or you want to build on my conversation. So I think I did it to Kurt's, one of them already today, during dinner. So there's only 4 signs we're going to learn. Okay, so if you see me do them during the weekend, just shake your head and smile if you don't know what I'm doing. First is, I call it the saw dude, or the brain match. This is my favorite. This is also my favorite emoji. So if you ever text me, this is my favorite emoji. This basically just means like I understand what you're saying or I agree with you. So if I'm doing a talk and saying, I love ice cream, me too. Okay, so we all know that we want ice cream or we love ice cream. Okay. The second is I want to build on what you're saying. So if I'm talking about how our archery program is going, what can we do better? You go like this. We're building blocks. Okay, you can go like this, or you can pound it a little bit if you want to make noise to annoy me even though you're not talking. Okay, so we're building on the conversation. We're going to brain match, building on a conversation. You can practice it if you'd like. It helps. Okay. The next is disagreeing with something. Let's say, oh, I think we should go play in the lightning storm. And you're like, this means disagree. Okay. So you're taking the ketchup bottle, putting it back on. You're taking the ketchup lid, putting it back on the bottle. So you don't have to smack it, but if I do this with campers, they're like smacking. Okay, so that just means you disagree. You can sit there. If I'm taking a poll, like who agrees we should do this, people will go like this, and other ones will go like this. Just so then you don't have the raising hands, and it's not getting distracting. The very last one is my favorite. It's I have a question. You're flipping. You have a question. Okay, so I'm talking, and I'm saying we're going to shoot archery today, and you're like, what time? Instead of yelling during the meeting, put your hand like this, and then I will take questions at the end instead of raising your hand too, because then you're sitting there for 5 minutes. This is just a lot. Ice training flips a little better. So, what are the 4 ones? What is this one? It's brain match or saw dude. The next one is building. So I want to build on the conversation.
I do not disagree. I have a question. Building. Disagree.
Everyone stand up. Find a partner. And now be back to back with your partner. Okay, what's going to happen is when I say 1, 2, 3, rockopotamus, you are going to turn around and you're going to be doing a sign. Your partner is going to yell what you did. So if you have this means you disagree. So they're going to be like, disagree! If you're going like this, they're going to go, brain match! Okay? Does that make sense?
Wait, can you go through a form really quick?
Yes, so we have brain match. Okay? You can make eye contact, you don't have to. If you want, that's fine. I like to make eye contact. And you have disagree, putting the ketchup bottle on. Okay? You're building on the conversation. Okay? And the last one is, I have a question. Okay. There's other ones too, I'm happy to go over more, but these are the 4 simple ones. Okay? Are we ready? Does everyone understand the instructions?
Yes.
Okay. If you don't, put your hand like this and I'll walk back. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, rockopotamus. I just wanted to make it uncomfortably loud in here. So once again, these are great nonverbal things for meetings. Even with campers know a lot of these in school. I know Brooklyn schools, a lot of them use these actual hand signals. This is where I got it from. So if you talk to kids, they actually really enjoy it. So once again, you have brain match, okay, and you have I disagree. You don't have to smack it, but I think it seems more intense. I have a question, and then the last one is I want to build on this conversation. Okay, and this can also, if you notice that during the meeting, you're like, hey, I'm ending the meeting now, but any questions, or if you have making a hand signal, hang out and we'll talk. And that just makes the meeting go so much quicker, especially morning meetings.